Hey, this is Mike with the Mountain Weekly News. We're here with Hunter at K2 Snowboarding. K2's got a new binding coming out this year called the Lien binding. Hunter, tell us about the binding.
Yeah, so our all-new Lien binding is total head-to-toe new binding, new chassis, new parts, new straps, everything. So we really took a 2-year approach to develop this binding, and it's basically designed from the foot out. So we took the geometry of the human foot, which is sort of weird and asymmetrical, and made sure that we built a binding that worked the same way your foot works, so that you kind of have this natural feel that flexes the way your foot does and connects you and transmits power the way your foot does. For example, these 3 connection pods are placed in an asymmetrical way, just like your foot. This is not in the middle. It's offset to the outside, just like your foot. The heel of your foot's kind of out to the outside a little bit. So those are the 3 main connection points on your foot, and we transmit those into the base plate. There's a lot of asymmetry built into the shaping, and then also this flex story, that this binding is actually raised up off the deck of your board. You're really on your disc, and then these 3 connection points, and then it leaves the corners to kind of flex a little bit, so you can kind of get that natural roll that kind of like skating or surfing is better at. Bindings have always held you tight, so it's more about designing a binding system that works with you instead of sort of against you and holding you back, but it just still does support you in those areas where you need it, some nice heel support and things like that. So it's offered in 2 models. This is the Lien AT with the traditional stiff nylon high back, or it's offered in the Lien FS, the freestyle version with our tweak back that has even more freestyle mobility built into the high back. So lots of cush straps and just easy going, no nonsense buckles, and a new kind of like tougher looking kind of auto muscle car Steve McQueen inspired ID direction, wrapped up in our top end model that the Lien will be introduced in fall 2014.
And I like what you said about it being kind of skate and surf influenced. When anybody that's ever surfed or skated, you're never really flat-footed. You're always kind of rolling from side to side. And so Hunter was showing us, we can kind of see, the binding literally, kind of flexes both directions. It looks like it's just an incredible feel. So real surfy and oriented.
Yeah, it's got a really good feel. I'm kind of like getting low and being a little bit surfy, and it just lets you kind of get your knees around, and it feels real playful on snow.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Thank you.